Well, thank you very much, Dr. Fadi and Salamanca. A very good evening to everybody who is listening to us, who is joining us in this meeting. As you already know, I'm Jürgen Werner. I'm German of nationality, the Director General of our new services in NiuGermany. And I will tell you about the background and the services and the type of services which we are offering to you guys in the Arab world. First of all, I would like to give you the background why NiuGermany has come up and has been established. As everybody knows, as you all, Germany has developed in the recent past a very, very strong economy. An economy which is dominated by technology, by exporting technology, by science, and even by services and so on. That led to a situation Germany, due to its, well, let us say, to its demographic development, slowly, Germany is not able to satisfy its labor market needs. In short, that means we do not have enough skilled workers, enough skilled labor force to satisfy the labor market. Our companies in Germany are in an extremely need of an injection of people with skills to work in the companies, to come to join the workforce in Germany. This led to the situation that German government, how can we attract more labor, more skilled labor to Germany to support the idea of green economy in Germany. There are a couple of professional sectors which are heavily looking for skilled labor, which are healthcare, medical doctors, engineers, mechatronics, IT specialists, to just name a few. Cannot satisfy these needs with German labor force, with German workforce. So the German government decided to launch new labor law, which is the immigration labor law, which was launched on the 1st of March of this year, 2020. Well, all of us know that COVID-19, Corona, gave us a little bit of a delay because migration was not possible. But after that while of waiting, we have decided to launch NiuGermany now 2 weeks ago, and to offer services to young, or not only young people, to skilled people in the Arab world and outside the Arab world, and to assist them on their ways to Germany. So what we are doing is, first of all, we are looking for those who have already acquired qualifications of universities, but also vocational qualifications, further qualifications, people who are ready to make a change in their lives, maybe who do not find adequate jobs in their home country. I'm now addressing you guys, the Arab world, and we know that the Arab world, the Arab societies have a big challenge in finding jobs for their skilled people. We have the jobs, but we don't have the skilled people. So this mismatch, we want to equalize. And that is why we have started the service of NiuGermany, and I will tell you in a couple of minutes what exactly the NiuGermany services are. So, Germany needs skilled people. Skilled people in the Arab world need jobs. That fits, that is a great fit, and we hope to harmonize this fit. What are we doing? The first step of our services is that we interview people who are interested in our services. You an online interview, and it takes about 30 minutes. And our promise is that if somebody wants to come to Germany who we don't eligible, or who we don't think his skill or his qualifications can fit into the German labor market, we tell him, thank you very much, it does not fit, it doesn't make sense, that this money, fair money, do something else. The other result can be, oh yes, you may fit into the German labor market. And then we agree on cooperation. Cooperation between somebody in Cairo, in Tunis, in Baghdad, I don't know where, between this person or you guys and us is a contract, and it's a 3-step contract which we are offering to you, a full service that leads you ideally into a job into Germany. Now, the German government agreed that there are a couple of visa packages, different visa packages. One visa, the most ideal one, you have a job of a German company, well, you go straight through to Germany with our support. There is another one, your qualifications are fine, and we support you on your job hunt. You can go to Germany for half a year of training and job hunting. And the third, by the way, there are more other possibilities, but we're just talking about these 3 ones. You have a bright idea, you want to start a business in Germany, you have a good idea and a project you want to implement it in Germany. So this is also one of the 3 packages we offer. How does it work? After the first interview, after we have decided that whatever you have is eligible, you are eligible to come to Germany, then we start working on you. We start working acknowledgement of your already achieved qualifications, be they qualifications in a university, vocational qualifications, whatever. We offer, and this is a very important part of the whole package, you have to know who wants to go to Germany needs to learn German. Once you decide to sign a contract with us, you are also eligible to start a German language course. These are German online language courses which we have developed in cooperation with partners. And these German language courses, online language courses, usually last 6 weeks, one. So the first course included first step in the first package, and the first course takes you takes 6 weeks at 10 hours a week. It is online. You can combine students from all over the Arab world, so they don't have to be together in one room. We have 5 students from Cairo, 3 students from Tunis, Algeria, and so on and so on. So this is the first and foremost important thing that those who want to go to Germany need learn German to a level which is different from place to place, from German embassy here to German embassy there. The more promising your skills are, the more promising your qualifications are, the more reluctant and the more lenient the German authorities are with the German language level. We cannot tell you whether you need B1 or A2 or B2 or whatsoever. That very much depends, because German authorities usually take their rights to decide individually. All right, so we started to have a contract with each other. In the contract included is the first language course. We, in Germany, we start the process of acknowledgement of your qualifications. We do have follow-up sessions, so our communication professionals are going to tell you what you need, what you do, and so on. We are going to teach and tell you what you are going to need for the certification. You have Arabic certification, we need them in English, we need them certified, and so on. And we start giving you also an orientation about the life in Germany. This package costs in the full price 800 euros, but since we start now with a 25% discount for the first comers, it will cost 600, and included is the language course. The second step is including an overall guidance and the follow-up of the details. Now we will ask you, can you do this, can you do that, can you bring us a certified birth document or whatsoever. We counsel you, and we already start to try to find possibility. All right. So, and if we find out that your skills are not sufficient for a job which you might envisage, we do consultancy about taking courses in digital skills, taking courses in work in Germany, taking courses in intercultural skills, and how you write the CV, how you run an application. And in the end, we are going to complete the acknowledgement process, which can take up to 3, 4, 5 months, because authorities are slow. Not only in the Arab world, authorities are also slow in Germany. This second part costs also 800 euros, and in the discount version 600 euro. Each and every following German language course will cost, because we have to pay these teachers, we have to pay our partners, and the course of A1, A1-2, each course lasting about 60 hours costs 250 euros. Then we will see, now that we come to the final phase. The final phase is we help you completing the visa application. We help you or we consult you in the insurance business. So we are working with the Deutsche Vermögensberatung, which is a very big consultancy company in Germany, who is going to find you the best packages of insurance you need compulsory and you may need in addition. So we're talking about health insurance, we're talking about insurance for the last part of your life. Everything will be asked for sooner or later, and we are going to try to find companies where you can apply to. And whenever you turn or step into the next step of our consultancy, of our contract, step 1, step 2, step 3, at the same time, on another track, you keep learning Germany, because nevertheless, you need to learn if you go to Germany. By the way, German language is not that difficult, especially for Arabs. German language might be clumsy in the beginning, but all of you speak already some English or good English, and German is just a step ahead. Once you are in Germany, you will find easy opportunities to improve German. And by the way, there are even jobs mainly in the IT sector or also in the engineering sector where the working language on the job is English. So people who, well, whose German is fine for going to the butchers, going to the bakery, but the professional language is English. So don't be afraid too much in another language. It is not that difficult. We try to offer these language courses at convenient times, so mostly probably in the evenings, because you are going to apply for our services, you already have a job usually. I want to reiterate that we are not talking about asylum seeking or about refugee status or about Germany is the paradise or whatsoever. No. We are helping those who really want to take lives into their hands, who are frustrated, who want to develop themselves, who want to earn more money, or who want to really wind their brain to and live as global citizens in Germany. And those who want to join this, well, we called it miracle, but who want to join this success story of a growing economy in Germany, who want to give their energy, who want to give their power, who their energy and power into improving and joining the growing German economy are most welcome. So this was it in a nutshell. I think, I can see. You see, I can see the last question. Doctor, can I, as Palestinian, work in Germany? Why not? There is, we try to be as fair as possible. And we know, for instance, for Palestinians, I just take this here. We don't care what your nationality is. The only wish we have, or the only condition we have, you want to join our society as a working member and as an empowering member of the society. Really, we need people. We need people. They come from everywhere. They come from India. They come from Mexico. They come from the Southeast European countries. We don't care. Two conditions: you come to work, and you come to perform, and you come and accept our way of life. This is for sure. This is extremely important that you know that you transfer into society which is of different values of the societies you are dwelling in. Never mind. You might know that I lived in the Arab world, and I had to accept different values, and I had no problems to accept values of the country I'm dwelling in. The same is expected from you. All right. So this was it in a nutshell, and I think now our partners here, Dr. Fadi Rouge and Dr. Fadi Shabi, will handle the questions, and I'll try to give you the best answers I have. And I would like to open the question and answer session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Jürgen, for your talk. It's great to hear from you. شكرا كمان لحضوركم جميعا. I will try to give some questions which we have received in Arabic or even English. One main question, Dr. Jürgen, about bringing the family after getting hired. Is it easy or not with this process? Do we need to prepare for the family first, or no, the person who is looking for a job? We have a question like, could we compare with Canada or United States, the process, if you have any idea?
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Fadi. It is easy. If you have a job offer already, if we could manage to give you a job offer, then you can come with the whole family. If you go on a job hunt and a training with limited visa, you would rather go for on your own for 6 months. But in the moment you have a job, you can bring your family. All right. There is one condition, and this is the major condition. We are talking about people who are in good jobs. So skilled labor means also the German government is that you have a job which allows you to take care for your family. So if you get 1,000 euros, you probably in a job 1,000 euros you cannot feed your family. This does not make any sense. But we are looking for highly skilled people, and if you're highly skilled, no problem. We wish that you come with your families. We want and we wish that your families, your children grow up in our society and make changes possible. We are moving into a multicultural nation more and more, and we like that and we wish to have that. And it is essentially important that you come, you feel comfortable, you find your place, you find your house. Absolutely possible, yes, and it is even wished.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's clear. There is another question which is also important about how fluent should I be in German language. And I use this word fluent because it is important to know, is it okay just to have some knowledge of German language or to be fluent, especially for Arab participants who don't have any idea in Germany. So could you shed more light about the levels of Germany we need for the visa, for the application? There is also another question, is it easy to learn it, or it needs more effort if we want to talk in months, for example, just to give an idea?
Oh, okay, thank you, Dr. Fadi. Well, the first question is, it very much depends on the job which you are heading to. As I already said, if you are in IT business and you join a national company in Germany, the assumption is that the business language is English. So the German embassy would ask for basic knowledge in German, and that's it. If you want to be a medical doctor or work in Germany as a medical doctor, you need more. But if you are in a branch which is needed, then the Germans would assume you learn some German to a certain level, and then you come to Germany and do it intensive, because everybody knows that if you're in a German environment, it is much easier to learn German. Now, the second question, is it difficult or easy to learn a language, the German language? Yes, it's difficult to learn German. what can I say? But I can tell you that I know many Arabs who managed to do it. So why are you guys, why you guys shouldn't be one of them? So we give you the push and the online courses mainly for the visa, for the visa application. The rest, if you're eligible for a job in Germany, the rest will be in Germany. And you will manage it, definitely.
Great, great. Thanks very much. We have many questions about how to contact NiuGermany, and I wrote the email lisa@niugermany.de. So you feel free to send any question or to book consulting. Could you? There is a question also about the consulting session. What is included in the consulting session, or what is expected, and who should consider himself for a consulting? Just in general question, or if he want or she want to his or her file to be studied, for example.
Well, the first consulting session is it's an information session. It takes usually 30 minutes. We would like you, first of all, if you book it, before you book it, you have to decide whether you want to have it in Arabic or in English. If you are good enough in English, then I would suggest that you do it in English. If you feel unsecure in English, you book it in Arabic. We can satisfy both. We would like you to have just with you your documents, your qualifications, and a clear vision of what you want. And we will be as fair as to tell you whether you have chances. You might have qualifications where we say, but it does not make any sense. Save your money. It does not make sense. Or if we tell you, yes, you have a real chance, then you can consider to sign a contract with us and to go this journey with us. The consultancy interview as such costs, I think, 50 euros. And you book it, and you a kind of protocol and an evaluation. That's it. And then next step.
Okay, great, thank you. And now we have more and more questions about age. Is there any limited or age for the applications?
No. Well, I would say it is getting tough if you're 50 plus, but there is no governmental rule. But I think until let's say mid of 40, beginning of 50s, if the skills are there, we don't care. No.
Okay, great. I would like also to tell you again that the Arabic translation on the another channel on Zoom, so you can also be with Arabic translation. And there is another question, Dr. Jürgen, about the language courses, if it is accredited or verified by any German university, or it is required to be this condition for the application?
No, there is no accreditation as such for German language courses, especially not accreditation of universities. What we are doing is we are preparing people, or we are preparing our learners according to international standards. And we are leading our learners into international standard testing, all right? There are places in the Arab world, say Erbil, I don't know, there are a couple of them, where then you can go for testing, all right? Or you go to Germany. Even in Germany, we can organize testings. We call it TELC. TELC testing is an accredited testing and a national testing. German language courses are not accredited. I mean, we are accredited. University is accredited as such by the RUF organization of online learning organizations in Germany. We are working together with international capacities. You just have to learn, and we prepare you for the international tests.
Okay, great, thanks. And there is also an interesting question about studying a postgraduate degree besides works as an engineer, for example, or is it included this kind of applications of jobs for postgraduate degrees, or it is
Okay.
something different?
Thank you, Dr. Fari. Well, now, in Germany, we have the management team of NiuGermany. We have decided to introduce study visa as of January 2021, because now we want to care for business or for work visa, and as of next year, we are also tackling student visa. Even student visa from the very beginning. Now, postgraduate and job in Germany can go together, but sometimes it might be difficult. But whatever, for instance, you might find an employer who wants to be on a master's degree, and he will reduce your workload, and you can study. This is not the problem. I mean, legally, everything is possible. You might also receive a job offer under a condition that you take 2 or 3 courses, all right? Especially in healthcare, it is like that. Since healthcare, nurses, for instance, midwives in the Arab world have studied at the university, not so in Germany. The German hospitals or the German organizations who employ these people would ask for a practical training of a duration of 2 months or 3 months. But this is all already included in the job package. But in principle, yes, while you are working, if the employer gives you off time, you can do your master's, you can do your PhD, whatsoever. But I doubt that you will find jobs where you are paid for doing a master's degree. This is an agreement, a question of agreement.
Okay, nice, interesting. And great. There is one question about if someone has a previous Schengen visa from Germany, it makes sense or accelerate the application, or it is no matter if you have previous visa or not?
If the visa has run out, then it does not make any difference. But it is a psychological thing. If you carry a Schengen visa, even which is not valid anymore, you will probably it will probably ease the process, because Schengen visa that show that the German authorities already gave you the confidence that you go to Germany. Why not again? But from the legal point of view, there is no difference.
Okay, and there is some questions about the grants. I mean, the types of grants or studying abroad with the grants is different in this situation. I mean, there is no connection between this, what we are talking about, or applying for grants, right? Or could you?
I would like to repeat, Dr. Talking about student visa, study visa, including grants, we postponed this to the beginning of next year. I mean, everybody in the Arab world knows the way how to receive a study grant. So you go to an office of the German Academic Exchange Service. You have one in Erbil, you have one in Cairo, you have one in Tunis, I don't know, you have one in Rabat, and so on. They are care for grants. We cannot deal with grants. We can offer, or we will offer support as of next year. We will offer support in finding study places, and in finding the right study program, the right university, and so on. But we have not started this service yet. I myself, I have a former performance. I was working for the German Academic Exchange Service. It is known as DAT usually. I was working there, and we can help with knowledge and expertise. But if you are working on grants, or if you want to apply for grants, you go to the DAT office in your place.
Okay, thank you, thank you. There is two main questions. One, if you could tell us more details about the German courses. We have many questions about if we can give more details about how many hours per week, schedule, or the course in general, especially for the first course, A1.1.
Yeah, A1.1 starts 10 hours a week for the duration of 6 weeks. So you will accumulate 60 hours of learning, and there will be an internal test because A1 is an international level. Then the next one is following A1.2, and then you have accomplished A1. This is an international level. Here you get a certificate. We are extremely flexible. So as I said, we assume that most of our learners working over the daytime, so we will offer the courses in the evenings or on Fridays. We can, it's all about an agreement with the German language teacher. So in the end, you need some time. You know, you cannot work. You cannot do it in 2 weeks. So it needs time to go down. The knowledge grows, and you need to practice and so on. But in principle, every single step, every little step, is around 60 hours, while 1 hour is usually 45 minutes, and would accumulate 2 or 3 hours in one session.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for these details. And there are many questions, Dr. Jürgen, and I don't know what is the best answer. That many questions about, I'm, for example, engineer with MBA, I'm working in this field or this field. Do I have any chance to get hired in Germany? What we can answer these kind of questions? Do we need to study our, I don't know, our work before, or is it useful if they book for the
Yeah, I think
yeah, because many questions like, do I have any chance in Germany if I'm working as engineer or MBA or something else?
now we have a connection problem, I think.
No problem. I will repeat again. There are many questions. Do I have a chance in Germany if I am an engineer or an IT or economist? What we can help more these applicant to find out about the answer?
Yeah. I mean, here I would say there is no general answer. The answer, let us show us what you have. Show us your qualification, and we will tell you. You show us a qualification which does not make any sense in Germany, we will tell you. We will not take you. So just book book this consultancy interview and we will find out. You have a bachelor degree in IT or engineering, mechatronics, whatsoever. You have to be prepared. I'm sure you have to be prepared to take makeup courses. But this is not a problem, because people or companies are seeking those who already have a basis, and they're ready and happy to further teach them, to further train them. But I mean, there is no general answer. The answer is very specific. The answer will come after the consultancy. The consultancy interview, one of us is doing this consultancy interview. And then we are having a short meeting, you know, is this person eligible or not? If we say no, then no, we will tell you, no, it doesn't make sense. But I tell you, everybody is coming from the fields of engineering, IT, and so on, is eligible to come to Germany. And we just need to work on the acknowledgement of the certificates and qualifications.
Okay, great, thanks. We have another maybe question about also German language or German courses. Is there any second language, I mean, in the course, English or Arabic, I mean, the support language in the German course, the online German course?
Well, the support language will be English. Okay. Because we have to, you know, we have to recruit German language teachers and cannot only recruit German language teachers who speak Arabic. But you know, the magic of learning a language without a second support language. But a minimum of English is helpful, definitely.
Okay, great. Thanks. We have many questions about how contacting NiuGermany, and I wrote on the chatting the website NiuGermany and the link for the course online and for book consulting. And by the way, I think we will send an email for all participants for these details. For sure.
Very good. I think the web is pretty clear. I saw one question, who is the team behind NiuGermany? I think you find it on the website. And you probably, every question will be answered on the website. But once again, we have an automated booking system. You book a consultancy session, and we will discuss in details, and then we can give you a decent answer whether it makes sense to sign a contract with us or not. You see, what we're trying to do is, I mean, we have our communicator, who is Lisa. She is ready to answer all questions in English and in Arabic. What we are doing is, or what we're trying to do is, we are implementing a German law, a law of the German government. And we are going to put a lot of efforts into that. So we are also trying to go to the embassies, to talk to the embassies, to convince them that our services are in favor of German law. And this is probably the type of confidence you're asking for. The only thing what we cannot do is we cannot give you a guarantee of a German authority, because German authorities are like all authorities all over the world. There is no guarantee, but we can optimize the chances by taking into consideration all prerequisites.
Okay, great. Thanks, Dr. Jürgen. I think we covered most of the questions. I hope I didn't miss any question. If there is anything else, please feel free also to write us, to write email to the coordinator, to Lisa at NiuGermany.de. She can answer you in English or in Arabic, no problem. And and feel free to share any ideas. Okay, so last.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, I will give you the last words, Dr. Jürgen. Many thanks from me and from the participants through the chatting to you. And it was really a useful session about knowing about what NiuGermany offers, about understanding the law. And it was so specific and with details. And I think these details are very important for us to know exactly what the NiuGermany covers.
All right, Dr. I thank you very much, and I think also the translation, and mainly I think every participant we receive a lot of positive feedbacks. Thank you so much. Here again. So if you want to go this journey, go ahead, take your life into your hands, develop yourself, make change. It's always worth it. And with these words, I would like to say goodbye and see you soon, hopefully.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye bye.
باي باي. شكرا جميعا وشكرا لدكتور فادي على الترجمة بالعربي، وسعيدين جدا بتواجدكم. يمكنكم كم طبعا المراسلة عبر الإيميل اللي كتبنا lisa@niugermany.de لأي استفسار. Thank you very much and see you in another webinar. Bye bye.
All right.